that, and it's amazing to see people like that. Pretty cool. There's another broadcaster that I watch that streams sort of in the evening hours for me, and he's got a couple of people that just drop like the big monies on there, which is pretty cool. Yeah, we don't care about your jerky. Corton, guy's head. Yeah. What are these Krogan saying? Krogan mother?
Off to Kadara? What were you thinking?
It was his choice.
No, his life isn't the only one affected.
Sergnum says it doesn't add up, actually. The top is all at one time. Whoa. That's crazy, then. Man. Holy crap.
Now, here's a sane person who actually knows about Kadara. Let's ask him.
I can try.
He's my son, Nera. She let my only son fly to that hellhole.
If Arkal wants to be a heavy for some Kadara slimeball, he can. I wasn't gonna stop him.
He'll be treated like an expendable attack dog, and he'll die. And his death will be on your hands.
Or he's using them to make a bunch of credits so we can live easier.
He'll be fine. We'll say that.
He's a Krogan. You guys don't go down that easy.
Yeah.
You're cracking jokes. I should beat you into the dust, Nexus scum.
Hey, watch it.
You should go. I'll handle this.
But she asked me. You asked me. Sheesh.
These conversations, man. Looks pretty nice, though. Sergnum, are you still playing through all the Resident Evil games? Because, guys, if you enjoy the Resident Evil, be sure to check out Sergnum. He streams a lot earlier than I do. Because he's on Eastern Time. But if you like Resident Evil, be sure to check him out. I think he's still playing Resident Evil. Methinks. You're almost done with him. You're on RE make now. Resident Evil. Grab all those.
Well, that didn't work.
Ooh, what's this guy?
You must be the Pathfinder.
That's me.
Eldon Plant Life?
Know anything about those crazy plants out on the dunes?
The red ones? Well, there used to be a lot more of them.
What do you mean?
You see all those red banners outside? The red paint on the walls? Yeah? The crushed leaves make a perfect dye. Other than that, not much use. Pretty to look at, though.
What's your role here?
What do you do at the colony?
Botany. Sort of. I'm Vorn's apprentice. He's the real genius with plants.
How's research going?
This music in the background, though.
We're fine on Eladon, but plants aren't. They need a better defense against the elements. I want to experiment by crossing vegetation with the native animal life on Eladon.
Crossing vegetation with the native animal life? This guy likes listening to rap or something. Seems risky.
I think that might be a bad idea.
So does Vorn. Says he doesn't want to create another Tuchanka. I guess there's a chance of breeding carnivorous plants like the ones back home, but it's worth the risk.
There we go.
I'll leave you to your work.
Moffat says, I just watched an ad for a movie promotion. It lets you play blackjack. Now that's an ad I can deal with. It gave me 50 bits too. Usually it's 5. Yeah, it kind of... The ads are a little bit random sometimes on how much bits you can get. But yeah, I think there was a time where I got like 100 bits. Pretty cool. Play blackjack while watching an ad? Alright, so I think we're about done on the new Tuchanka base area. There are things there. Thing there. I have no idea where we are right now. Do I need to go back down? Oh, okay, I see. Never mind. Never mind, I know where we are. Okay. Well, there was a section in this room that we did not check. So let's grab some of these missions. And then we'll go roam around on the desert. See if we need to do that derelict ship or if you want to do some of the monolith stuff. But I think that ship seems pretty interesting. You know, I don't really care to read all of this stuff. So they're just like diary entries pretty much. Destiny Ascension model. Ooh. Don't tell the Asari that's a ship I didn't save that one time. When ads are more interesting than Andromeda. Lava says, I don't have a credit card, so I just give my ad money to Mike. I appreciate it, man.
Varka, listen to yourself.
I know what I saw. Did that worm think I wouldn't notice? It's my squad, not Gren's, and I'll be damned if I let them take orders from him.
Shaman, you say?
What do you want me to do?
Handle it, Cortic, or I will.
Disagreement.
Half the time, I feel like I'm the only one holding this colony together. Trouble? Varka and Gren fought together back home, side by side, but always in competition. Made them stronger. Now they have no enemies to fight, so they're fighting each other. I can see the tension building, colonists taking sides. This is how clan wars start.
I won't help build a colony.
A divided colony will never survive out here.
Which is why we need to act fast. Best way to stop this feud is to perform a rite of union.
Which is?
Shove them into a ring with a beast. Make them fight as a team. Defeating a common foe creates a powerful bond. Krogan don't take that lightly. Help me perform the rite, and we can hold this colony together.
Oh no, this is like flashbacks to Mass Effect 2. We had to do that right thing. Remedy says, I wish I could watch ads for Bits in Spain. It's been out for a while now too. What, nearly a year? The whole Bits thing? Yeah, I think so. But I think maybe like 3 or 2 months ago or something like that, they rolled out the Twitch Prime stuff. So maybe they'll start rolling out stuff for Bits and all that stuff. Rahaha, what's up? Welcome. Was that Rex? No, I kind of wish it was. How do I help? Let's say that first.
How am I supposed to help with the rite?
For one, they need something to fight.
I hope you don't mean me.
No, but I do need you to help me drive a beast into the arena. Shamans make a special lure for this. Should help subdue it.
Is the feud that bad?
You really think Varka and Gren could cause a war?
Big problems can start out small, not taking any chances.
Well, we'll take the mission. I don't know if we'll do it, but we'll take it.
I'll do whatever I can to help.
Good. Set this lure out in the wild to attract a fiend.
Oh, it's just a
Beast might be
fiend.
feisty at first, so stay
Oh.
on your toes. I'll keep Varka and Gren from each other's throats till you get back. Good luck.
Fiends are super easy. If it's an architect, then we have a problem. What's going on in here?
Drac, you old wreck. Swing by when you ain't so busy playing hero. We'll catch up.
Hey, there's a guy. Erdnot dude. You wouldn't happen to know Erdnot Rex, would you? This guy might know Rex. Let's talk to him here. Let's see.
Ryder, this is Groton, an old friend. Practically built this whole place. Don't let the fact that he's hurt not bother you. We can't help it.
What do you think of the colony? Pretty great, huh?
Yes. But I want to know the important question here, sir. I didn't expect all this.
When you said colony, I didn't think you meant this. Why didn't you tell me, Drac?
Wasn't sure about you at first. Had to take some precautions.
Like your armor, mate, looks elite too. Thanks, man. It's the it's some sort of remnant armor that we made, I think last week sometime. Pretty cool looking though. Remington says Spain was one of those first countries to get Amazon Twitch Prime. Oh, okay. I did not know that. Gotta go. You're tired. Bye, everyone. Zulu, thanks for the follow today, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate it, man. Have a good night. It has certain charm.
It's rustic.
That's what we're going for. Rustic.
I'm guessing you have questions.
I do have a lot of questions. Let's talk about you, I guess.
How do you know Drac?
We mined together back when our quads had barely dropped.
Now I just can't seem to get rid of them.
Drac in the colony.
You seem at home here, Drac.
And you're not getting any younger. Ever think of retiring?
The day you dig my grave, old-timer.
Sad honor that'll be.
I wonder if this was intentional or not. We have a Krogan named Drac, very similar to the name Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy. We just stumbled upon someone called Grot. It's literally missing an O to be Groot. Drax and Groot? Interesting. Probably not, but it's, I don't know, it's close to me, man. It's close.
There's a lot of prefab materials here. And shuttles.
Some of it was gear we had stored away on the Nexus.
The rest we sort of stole when we left. Not like anyone was gonna stop us.
I hate how the freaking audio is like so far away.
How long has the colony been here?
Since we left the Nexus, after the mutiny.
Just like that? Leave the Nexus, start a colony?
We're Krogan, kid. We can live anywhere.
Could have parked our tails on a volcano and handled it just fine.
Vegetation.
The plants here. Where'd they come from?
Ever since the clan got here, Bourne and his assistant have been working hard on the greenhouse.
We built him and Hark some pretty fancy digs. Lights and everything.
New Tuchanka's plants grow way better than the ones back home. Way less radiation.
That is all.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay, is there... I know there was a guy that we need to talk to there. I'm sorry we've been talking to a lot of people, but yesterday was a really rough stream with a lot of combat, and it's kind of nice to just talk to these Krogan, which we really haven't seen a lot of Krogan throughout this entire playthrough so far, so...
I
But we're
sell
close to being
ring
done
gold
here.
humans. Matter of principle.
As I say that, there's more things here. We know that this is a Krogan alcoholic drink, but my character does not know that.
What's Rincall?
Krogan alcohol, like drinking a live grenade. I distill it myself, strongest in the galaxy.
That's impressive.
Not really. I'm the only distiller in the galaxy.
Remind me to stock up.
Missed out on them combats. Oh, yesterday not only are we having trouble with combat, we're playing this game on Insanity, the hardest difficulty. And as you can tell, 88 deaths over like 70 hours in this playthrough. Not too bad, but that's a lot of deaths. We tried to do an architect fight yesterday, and it was kind of buggy, so it put me in a bad mood yesterday. Why leave Tuchanka?
What made you pick up and come to Helios?
I was sick of living on a dead planet, watching my people tear each other apart. Hitching a ride on the Nexus was a chance to start over.
But you left the Nexus.
And built this. Best decision the Krogan ever made. Just wish it was on better terms. Not wise to burn bridges out here.
How's life on Eladin?
What's it like living out here?
It's no paradise, but it's easier than Tuchanka. Back home, stepping outside during a nuclear wind could tear the plate from your skull.
Nuclear wind. You play on PC? Yeah. This is the PC version of Andromeda. It's funny because if I'm not streaming, I can easily do like 100 FPS in this game. But when I stream, I lose like about 40% of the frame rate. So we've had to knock the graphic options down to medium instead of high. Even though I know my PC can run it on high, just with streaming, there's something that just like bottlenecks the memory for this. And I think it's recommended that you have 16 RAM. I only have 12 for this game, but yeah. So you might notice that the textures don't look too great, and that might be because they're on medium setting. But even on medium, like the planets look pretty good still.
What was it like traveling on the Nexus?
Don't know. I remember Solarians packing us into cryo. Some of us needed a double hit to fall asleep. Then, nothing. Suddenly we were here. You want to know more, ask Barrack. Says he woke up mid-journey and lived 50 years alone on the Nexus.
He has to be lying.
Probably. Good story, though.
Why won't you sell to me?
What do you have against selling Rincall to humans?
Because it kills us?
Spent too much time babysitting humans who think they can stomach it.
Yeah.
Fact is, you can't. Maybe it won't kill you, but it'll leave me a mess to clean up.
I bet I could handle it.
Typical.
Yeah, don't do it. Commander Shepard thought he could handle it too, and guess what happened to him? He woke up unconscious
That's all for now.
Back to it.
In the bathroom. Okay, I think there is one more mission to grab.
Think we'll have to go back to Ania? No. The deal was for
Ania.
500 gallons, no more. With our physiology, it should last us for at least the next decade.
That Krogan. Krogan's doing the thing. So where is this thing at then? I'm trying to find that like mission to grab. Oh, okay. No, never mind. I see. It's over here. Gotcha. It's in this area here. Ooh, what is that? Oh, it's a red tent.
You want to play the heavy for a criminal? Why come all this way? You could have been a pet back on Omega.
Shut up.
Pet back in Omega.
I'd love to take down the worm.
Don't be stupid. It's invincible.
That Krogan's voice.
Did that ever stop me before?
Now that's how a Krogan should sound. Injured Krogan scout.
So you're the human Pathfinder. You look different from the pictures I saw.
You don't look injured to me. That was my father.
You probably saw pictures of my dad.
Your dad? You replaced him as Pathfinder?
It's a long story.
Haven't really kept up with Nexus news. Enough trouble to occupy me here.
Scavengers?
Amongst other things. You seen the Flophouse yet? That's where they get together. 80% shacks, 100% trouble. I'll give you the nav point so you can avoid it. Or not, as you choose.
Trouble with scavengers here.
Have you had much trouble with scavengers in the colony?
Not yet. They're not that stupid. A bunch of squishies against 100-odd Krogan? Give it a little time. Resources run low, they'll get desperate, and who knows?
I like how he refers to humans as squishies.
Tell me more about the Flophouse.
It's a loose collection of shelters where some scavenger gangs gather. They knock each other around, drink, and then when they're all riled up, run raids. And if you get close when they're hungry, well, that's how I lost a liver and gained a limp.
Thanks. This information will come in handy.
Just trying to help. Be careful out there, Pathfinder.
The Flophouse. Grab some of that. Whoa! This is like straight out of Star Wars. There was a, I think it was Star Wars Episode 3. There was some planet that that Obi-Wan went to. The planet where he fought General Grievous. This looks like that place. Because it was like a giant area where like the ship had to go down inside something like this. That definitely reminds me of that. If there's any Star Wars fans that know about that. I've noticed that your character looks exactly like you, mate, says Rahaha. Yeah, I tried to make my character look somewhat like me. A lot of viewers refer to my Andromeda character as Space Mike. But thanks, man. So many new names in the chat last couple of days. I love it. Yeah, man. It's awesome. I welcome all the new viewers. It's an amazing time to be a streamer. Not only that, but like we got raided on Monday by a new person, and she was awesome.
She'll run this place into the ground.
And a lot of people from her community stuck around that day to watch me go through one of the vaults. So it was pretty awesome.
Something different about the rim call. I think it's in Nia's water.
It's been a good week, aside from yesterday when we had some struggles. It's been a good week, man. Okay, so there was one person that we missed. This person might be up this way. Grab that. Ivy something? Yeah, Poison Ivy Lena was the streamer that raided us. Yeah, I've lost connection to the Mass Effect server. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. It was pretty awesome, though, that she stopped by and raided us and all that.
Sometimes.
Have you met one named Lieta?
I don't think so.
Lieta.
Why?
She was a salvager, made runs to Elodin all the time. When she landed, she would always stop here first. We climbed the dunes together, took in the view, talked for hours. Lieta had a hard time in this heat, so I said I'd make her a cryo bracelet.
That was thoughtful.
I bet she appreciated that.
I never got the chance to give it to her.
Oh, did you guys see that in the background?
I don't know where she is, if I'll ever see her again.
Where are they at? You're gonna see those two worms right there. Ugh. God. Dare I try and fight that? They should pop up right here now somewhere. Yeah. There's two of them, it looks like. A red and a blue one. I don't know what they are. It said they were abyssals, is what they said. Yeah, man. Alright. Rahaha. Thank you so much for the follow, man. Really do appreciate it. Welcome to the community, and thank you for joining us. Awesome to have you here. Goddamn Reaper Maws, yeah. Remington says, this week is a roller coaster of emotions. That pretty much sums up Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday so far. It's a different thing. I say try it out. I'm a little scared. I don't want it to be buggy like like yesterday. What's she like?
Tell me more about Lieta.
She's adventurous, optimistic. Her jokes could make a Krogan blush. In a place like this, she stood out. I think she'd stand out anywhere.
Could she be in trouble?
You think something happened to her?
She could have taken a new job. Maybe she was sick of Elodin. But if there's even a chance she ran into trouble, I can't stand not knowing.
Assassin Queen says Utapau is the planet you're referring to. I probably mispronounced that, but yes. Assassin Queen, Star Wars fan, knows what I'm talking about. Yep, that was the planet. Alright. We may or may not help.
Down for you.
We'll see.
Make sure she's okay.
Salvager at the Paradise might know something.
I would like that. If you find her, will you give her the cryo bracelet? Tell her she can use it to visit me again. Thank you, Pathfinder.
You're not like the other Krogan. He seems like pretty chill, this Krogan here.
You seem different from the other Krogan.
My father called me a Solarian in a Krogan body. Supposed to be an insult. Joke's on him, though. I like Solarians.
You seem to like Helios?
Sounds like Helios was an easy choice for you.
New galaxy, new life. Not interested in being a merc like my father, or battling it out on Tuchanka. I almost didn't want to be packed into cryo for the journey. Wanted to see the whole thing.
Would have been pretty lonely.
Never been bothered by loneliness. The views would have been worth it.
Why are you alone?
What are you doing up here?
Looking. Back home, we didn't have time to just stop and look.
Is life that different here?
It was all about survival. Here, we don't have to fight so hard. Of course, the older ones still think they have to fight. Maybe it's just in their blood.
They'll come around.
They'll come around.
I should get going.
This Krogan, I like him. Yeah, man. He's like, you know, you just gotta take a chill pill and just, you know, you don't have to have so much rage, man, you know? This dude's over here making braces and stuff.
There's more to ever stop barking orders.
Okay, I seriously think we have done everything there is to do here in terms of talking to people, getting missions that we may or may not do. What is this? Let's find out what this question mark is. Definitely Hippie Krogan.
Nice weather, isn't it? Too hot. Makes my
Hippie
plate
Krogan.
itch.
Ah,
Such a downer.
merchant. Alright.
Pathfinder, welcome.
Hello.
You don't welcome an alien into our colony, you ignorant child. Shut up, old man. Sorry about that.
Don't like that
mind
blue light.
Credits are credits, I say.
Finally, someone nice.
About time someone around here is friendly.
Just give him time. Prove you're one of the good ones. Now buy something before he starts yelling again.
Venom, a rare shotgun. We're gonna buy up that incendiary ammo. Cause I really like that consumable. Buy that. I don't know if I'll buy this Venom shotgun. I think our shotgun that we've been using is pretty good. But yeah, that's it.
Well, look at that. Not one of those damn scavengers, are you?
Pathfinder?
I'm with the Andromeda Initiative.
That's worse. Look, you want to buy? Talk to my seller. I hired him so I don't have to deal with the customers.
Alright, what do you got to say? Nexus?
The Nexus is paradise compared to this. You don't want to go back? Even a little?
So we can be your attack dogs again? Get treated like dirt until we finally fight back? This is no different than the rebellion back home. Only time we get respect is when we take it by force. We were stupid to think it would be any different here.
Krogan Rebellions. Rahaha says, does it require your jetpack to recharge after each use to, or is it unlimited? It's unlimited, pretty much. I think the only time it has to recharge is, like, basically, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. It activates for a little bit, and then it goes out, and then when you hit the ground or whatever surface you're on, then you can use it again. But it only goes up so high, and then you have to let it stop, and then it's got to recharge again. But you can use it as much as you want. It's just you can't spam it, basically.
You talk like you saw the rebellions. You can't be as old as Drac.
What's that supposed to mean?
I was born during the final year, just before the Turians hit us with the genophage. My father died in the fight on Canrum. Took 24 Turian guns to drop him. I'm glad he didn't live to see us riding in cargo on the Nexus like pets.
Bet the scavengers are crawling all over the salvage you pick up.
Not too bad. I picked my scrap out in Ataraxia, where squishies like you can't handle the heat. I don't get too close to the flophouse. Scavengers gather there like insects. Can't defend my salvage against those numbers. Look at me. I was a warrior, and now I fight vermin over a junk heap.
Cryo.
I hear you woke up on the journey to Helios.
That cryo wasn't enough to keep me down. Was alone for 100 years before we reached the cluster.
I thought it was 50 years.
50, 100, it's all the same when you're living on nutrient paste.
Alright.
I should get moving.
I'll be here, selling junk.
Apparently that guy woke up from cryo on the ride from Milky Way to Helios. What's that? Nothing. Oh god, I'm stuck. Alright. We can finally leave New Tuchanka. We got missions, we got things to do. Let's go do it. So, I think we're gonna go head over to that derelict ship. And then the only other thing that's major on here that I want to do is the vault. And then, of course, make an outpost or whatever. So, I'll be sure that that's what we're gonna do.
Rig ahead, we should shake the outlaws loose.
Already did that, though. Okay, Exile, Turian Ark. Where is that ship at? Ah, Remnant Derelict. To keep Mortar from potentially building a bomb, retrieve the drive core located inside the heart of the Remnant Derelict. Need to get it before her people do. Okay. So that's right there. And then there's a relic that we can grab. Well, thing. Amazon says something got delivered. Nice, Amazon. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I think we're gonna go grab this thing and get information on the Turian Ark, maybe, and see what that is, and then we'll ride over there to the Remnant Derelict. So let's go ride over there, I say.